I don't know why these negative reviews rile me up so much, let's just get this over with. Just so you know, for the future these negative reviews will no longer be every 5 reviews. I don't have enough bad shows for it, and to be honest, nobody gives a shit about these ones, so I will be scattering them whenever I feel like it from now on. We have an especially god-awful one for us this week, let's begin. Hitori No Shita, The Outcast. The genre typing. An abnormally bland magic society, wildly circumstantial, monster fighting, Chainsaw Man Hunter Naruto wannabe. That's a pitiful hodgepodge of a mystery Chinese anime that I for one couldn't watch in its entirety. That in of itself is saying a lot because almost no matter how I feel about a show, I will try to watch it to its end, trying to find even the faintest glimmer of value. But with this one, I would have rather watched Big Order again in its entirety before I watched the 3rd episode of this atrocity. I swear to God, this is the most boring and predictable show I have ever seen, and that includes shows meant for children. The plot. So, there's this guy who died, some old guy, and he was a master in this martial art that is basically the Hunter x Hunter magic system, and we are with his son I believe. I can't recall the minor details since my mind has obviously repressed the memories, but there is either his son or grandson that's the MC, and he is at his grave, and gets attacked by zombies while this other chick who lied about being related to him is there and kinda fucks him over. She suspects he can handle himself, so she tests him by risking his life against the zombies. Holy shit, this is dull. But anyways, it turns out that the master's son is inherently talented and blah blah blah. She inserts herself into his life. Now they are friends. Not really, but I simply don't care to explain their relationship, it matters not. So, from the 2 episodes I could bear through, it appears the quote-unquote bad guys are looking to claim the dead guy's body cause yummy yummy. I don't know, and there is nothing but god-awful dialogue, plot progression, art style and animation that sours the taste in my mouth. You can easily tell the animators are slacking. The scripts and plots were written by a 5-year-old, and it was a mistake to click on this show in the first place. You want to know how I ended up finding this piece of literal shit? I saw a mad interesting AMV titled God Mode X Lucha, and it looked incredible. It focused on a character that is the spitting image of Neji from Naruto. He was smacking the shit out of people and his fighting style felt similar to that of Ip Man of Wing Chun, and it was some of the greatest animated fight scene choreography I have ever seen, but apparently that scene is from Season 2 and the only reason people watch the show. Perhaps someday I'll go watch Season 2, but like I said before, I'd rather watch anything else. I doubt even watching all of Season 1 to get to that fight scene would even be worth it. It is painfully hard to watch. Plus, to watch that fight scene, just watch the AMV, problem solved. Who knows if Season 2 is worth anything? If someone out there has watched everything and thinks I'm an idiot for giving up on it, let me know, and I'll make a video about why you should watch Season 2 if it comes to that. My viewpoint when watching. This one's a strange, monster fighting, mystery, martial arts, character building anime that's art style feels a little older than maybe it should. Based off of the 1st episode impression, I'd say there's a story to be told, but they are going about it in the wrong way. It feels like it's on a budget from the very start. Maybe it's because of all the masterpieces and $100,000 episodes current shows are producing, that my bar might be set a little too high, but it feels incomplete. The dialogue leaves much to be desired. The MC talks through things way too much, like his dumb consciousness needs a voice. I'll give it this much, the humor it had was fine. Plot is not really presented smoothly, it's more given to you with very little finesse and you simply have to accept everything all at once. The art style has a unique flatness to it. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but is definitely a lower effort technique. The story comes off pretty dumb, not gonna lie. It might not be worth watching. I'll give it 6 eps. It's pretty good when it comes to having life lessons. It completely lacks any finesse and is not that interesting for people who have more than 10 IQ points. It's predictable as fuck. I had to stop watching mid-ep 3, I couldn't take it anymore. Don't watch it unless anime seemingly disappeared off the face of the planet and this was all that's left. I think there might be scraps of value in the 2nd season, but I don't think I can make it that far. Greatest high points. It's got some identity, a little bit. It's a Chinese anime, you don't see too many of those. Worst qualms. The boring plot. The bad art style and animation. The awful dialogue. the absence of finesse or effort. The predictability. The dull characters. Everything is very not good all around. Persuasion. I'll keep this shorter than normal. The best argument for you to keep your distance from this show is simple. Why waste your time on this half-baked imitation when you can go watch the shows this one can only aspire to be? There are so many other shows in this niche that literally put this show to death. Why would you disrespect yourself by not watching them instead? Like I've said before, trust me in leading you to the right shows. I'll get you to where you need to go. Rank and rating. I have a list comprised of all the animes I've seen, a lot, and they are ordered in both numerical ranking as well as in general tiers, triple S, down to F. Hitori No Shita is ranked number 76, with a D rating. Overall rating, 28 out of 100. Trauma rating, 9 out of 100. Warmth rating, 5 out of 100. Where to watch? This is available to watch on Crunchyroll, but don't. End of review. You're a cracked human being if you made it this far, thanks for that, and send me any suggestions of either something to watch and review, or if I have already seen it, I'll tell you what my thoughts were. Long and meaningful sigh. I used to look forward to these hateful bashings, but this one just felt boring like the show in question. I suppose in the future I should choose only the most interesting hot garbage to review. Either way, I'm grateful to you for being here. I will post again in a week, so see ya then.